What's up, you guys? Hey, welcome to another episode of the Woman Intentionally podcast. Y'all, it is almost 2022, and I know everybody is starting to get their fitness life together at the beginning of the year. And sis, we are not mad at you. We are not hating on you because you have chosen the beginning of the year to start this thing over again. This time, we're just going to be a little more intentional. So, knowing how everybody kind of gets hype about trying to do the fitness thing at the beginning of the year, I wanted to bring in someone who could give us the tea, give us the game on how to stay committed, how to get our mindset right, and just kind of fill us in about why health is so important and why fitness is so important going into a whole new year. So, with that being said, I have my girl Teasha Edmonson, and she is going to be dropping the knowledge today on the podcast. So, if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned in. And make sure that you share this on your page. Share with some friends that been saying they're going to get their life together the whole year and they haven't did it yet. This is their year, sis. We feel it. We know it. So we want you to share it with them as well. So with that being said, I am going to bring out my guest. Stand by 1 second. Hey, Teasha.
Hey, girl.
What's up, y'all? So this is Teasha. She is a certified personal trainer, y'all. She about to get our life together
Yes.
today, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start this thing off. We have TPSGL in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing out there? Tuning in. It's for guys, too. We got
Glad
y'all.
you can make it. Glad you can make it.
So yes, so look, we're gonna jump right in because we need to get to the business. All right. A lot of people are ready to get their lives together physically, and so we're about to
Yes.
give them the business. All right. So with that
Yes.
being said, Teasha, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people out here so they can get to know you a little bit better.
Hey, everybody. So I'm Teasha. Um, I'm also known as Slim Fit Fit on social media. I am in the Army. I've been in the Army for 13 years. I'm currently a drill sergeant. I've been a drill sergeant for 1 year. It is a great job. Great job. It's very inspiring, and it has its downs as well, that busy life.
Yes.
I'm also a mom of two. I have a 12 and 13-year-old who also keep me busy. So I'm just busy all around. My energy is depleted. Um, but yeah, that's me. I am a certified personal trainer. I'm also a master fitness trainer in the Army. I'm also a certified nutrition coach. And I love it. Like, that's my passion. Yeah, that's me.
Y'all, listen to me. Being a drill sergeant is in itself, not even to add on the mom and the entrepreneur. It is like draining. You guys going to
Listen,
work at like 4 in the morning, getting off 9, 10 at night,
yes,
and it's crazy. So
yes.
your fitness, it has to be a passion if you are going to be serious about it. So listen, she is teaching us about how to maintain our fitness as busy women because she is the busy woman. Okay,
Yes.
so this isn't just coming from somebody who has this cush life, who's just, oh, I have all day to work out. No, sis is
Yeah.
grinding and she's still maintaining. I don't know if y'all can peep the six pack that's going on in the picture, but
It's
it's
so
there
crazy.
and we want it. So, so Teasha, listen, tell us how you got into fitness. I want to know a little bit about how you got into fitness and what made you want to help busy women.
So, I mean, of course, the Army, but I really wasn't into it. It's just a forced thing. You got to go, get up early in the morning, go work out. I want to do that. But I would say around 2014, I was in Korea. I was away from my kids. It was a dependent restricted tour, and it was hard. That was like the second time I had to be away from my kids. I was depressed.
Mm,
And I actually sought out behavior health because I had never been in like that mind state before. So what the counselor was telling me is that, I needed to fill my time, and working out would be a great thing for me to do, because it releases endorphins, and also it's going to take up time so that, I can just go to bed and the days will pass. And I took the doctor's advice. So I just started going to the gym, doing random stuff that I saw, on social media and Google. There is
yes.
workouts, but I actually started seeing results from like just the little stuff that I was doing. Um, but it was just like, inconsistent. It wasn't really like anything great. But then I actually really, really got into it because I started to feel better. Like I started to
Mm.
mentally feel better. You know, my time went by in Korea and I was back with my kids and I was like, no, I still want to work out. Like I still want to, you know, get to the gym and get some things done. So that's when I started doing my research and I had a really good friend at the time and you know, we got certified and we were doing the whole Herbalife thing, all this stuff.
Ah,
Yeah. And so after I got certified and, you know, started doing more research, that's when I actually went to Master Fitness School for the Army. And the Master Fitness School was, which is what actually gave me like the business mindset of it. Cause I'm
yeah.
like, you know, I got all this knowledge. I'm good at it. You know, it's why not make it a business? So yeah, Master Fitness is what really like transformed me into like, this is your purpose. Like, this is your passion. This is what you
Mm.
love to do. It's easy for you. Make it a business. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it came from.
I love it. I went to Master Fitness too. I think back in maybe 16. And it was just so cool to see how like they teach you about eating, having your food with
Yep.
you. Like you
Yes.
come out of there with a new mindset of like, man, this is really a lifestyle for people, you
Yep.
know? And
Yep.
so I think it's so good that you have all of that knowledge. And I'm taking it all in because I right now able to relate to so many people right now because I know what it's like to have the knowledge and then your lifestyle doesn't really allow
Yeah.
you to do it. So it's like
Yeah.
we have to figure out a way to make that work. So that's what we're here today to help you ladies, and myself figure out some ways to kind of shift our mindset to get back into that thing or to get into fitness, making it a lifestyle for
Yeah.
you. And Teasha,
Yeah.
you hit on a really good thing. Like a lot of women don't realize how fitness can help you come out of depression, can like,
Yes.
can help you,
Transform you.
yeah,
Yeah.
transform your whole mindset about things. And what do you think it is? Just the feeling better about yourself and
I think it's a mixture because you know, working out does release endorphins. It's all the chemical science to it of it. But then you also like I went from 112, maybe 10 to 12 pounds. You know, if everybody who know me know I was a little stick.
yeah,
And then I went to like 128 pounds, and I'm like, oh, I look good. Like I really, my confidence went like, you know, from here to, you know, through the roof.
yeah,
So I think it's like a mixture of things that when you start working out, you're depressed, you start to feel better about yourself, your confidence is increasing. Now you
yeah,
want to help other people, you know? So
yeah.
yeah.
And I think it gives you a sense, like it also gives you a sense of purpose too. Like,
Yes.
like, oh, I'm gonna get up. I know I gotta go. Like, I have like one of my old pictures on my vision board from last year was one of my pictures for when I had was really serious and I was all
You
super
look
toned.
good. Yep.
I was feeling so good. And just thinking back, and that's what I use as well to kind of pull me out of like this real stuck state from when I was on the trail and things weren't so good in my life,
Yeah.
and so fitness really helped to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? At that
Yep.
time, it was kind of like I have to do this because this is what I need to get me out of it. So now for the ladies who don't necessarily, you may not necessarily be depressed, but you're trying to figure out, man, I know I need to do this. You might not be that extreme, but tonight, hopefully we can inspire you to try
Yeah.
and, take that step because you just want a better life. You just want to
That's
be
it.
a
Yep.
healthier person.
Yep.
So, Teasha, what do you think is the biggest struggle that most women face when they're trying to get fit and live a healthy lifestyle?
We talked about this last night. The biggest struggle for everybody is consistency.
Mm,
And it's just for everybody. Look, everybody, including me,
yeah,
it's consistency. It's just staying the course, you know, because that moment I mean, I don't have no meal prep today. It's
yeah.
too easy to go. I'm about to go get me whatever. I don't want to say McDonald's. I hate McDonald's. I'm about
The
to go get
Lord's
me
chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
I'm getting the Lord's chicken. He wants me to have
I'm
it.
about to go to Chick-fil-A and then shoot, Chick-fil-A was good. I'm about to go back, get my fries and my dip, you know, the next day. And the next day, you know, it's so easy to, you know, get off track. And,
Yeah,
you know, you like last night we were talking, you brought up a good point. It's like, I don't care if I have to start over every single Monday. Um, I'm gonna start over. And
yeah,
it's so hard for people to do that as far as like I'm gonna start over, and it's no problem with that.
yeah,
Everybody has their time where they, you know, they can't be consistent with something. But I would say consistency is the biggest thing, and it's so many resources out there. We actually have so many accountability partners. We just don't put it to use. And
Mm,
sometimes that's all you need because we can't do everything on our own. Even though
yeah.
we think we can. I mean, I feel like I'm superwoman, but guess what? I need help with some things. So,
Yeah.
and fitness is one of those big areas where people just need accountability to help them stay consistent.
Yeah, I like that. Talk about like how was being disciplined for you? Was that a struggle for you? Like I know, when you got into it, did you find yourself finding it hard to be disciplined? And some of your clients maybe like what's the deal with discipline and how do you get people to like push past not having discipline?
So listen, I'm glad you brought up clients. So like when I first started out and you just want people, you give them their meal plan, you give them their exercise plan, and you're like, why aren't you sticking to it? Like I'm giving you the recipe. I'm doing it with you. I'm helping you. Like what is wrong? And
Yeah.
the big thing was discipline, but making it a part of your everyday life is
Mm,
what helps you to stay disciplined. Like sometimes I forget things, so I have a bunch of alarms. I have alarms for everything in my phone. So in
mm,
order for me to stay disciplined and then keep track and stay consistent with what I wanted to do, maybe I had to turn my alarm on.
yeah.
But discipline for me, it wasn't hard.
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe because of the army, and
Yeah.
I know if this is what I want to do, this is what I have to do. That roadmap to what
Yep.
I have to do, I'm gonna follow it, and that's
Yeah.
just me and my mentality. But I know for like the average person, discipline is really hard. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I still hear you.
Okay, yeah, discipline is really hard, and I think after a while of seeing results.
Mm.
Results is what help people maintain that discipline and be
Yeah.
consistent. Yeah.
Girl, I was listening to a podcast today. It's called the Model Health Podcast. And he was saying that the reason, one of the guys on there was saying the reason why health and fitness is so hard is because people can't receive the results easily. You
Yeah.
can't, it's
Yeah.
delayed results. Like you're doing all this work, but I
Yeah.
only lost 1 pound, like, and so
Or
people,
you're doing all the work and you didn't lose any pounds.
that's good
Because
too.
sometimes it's you're working hard, but you look good, but that scale still says the same number. And people measure a lot of people measure their results by the number on the scale. And the number on the scale means absolutely nothing because
Mm,
you could actually be making great progress, but your number on the scale hasn't changed. But that doesn't mean anything because if you look at the beginning picture and the picture of where you are now, guess what? You look good, girl. And that's what
yeah.
matters. So yeah, it's the measure of progress for some people. They measure it strictly by numbers on the scale.
What do you recommend for people who are getting ready to start and have always used just the scale as a measure of progress? What do you suggest that they use in place of that?
First of all, get rid of the scale
Mm-hmm.
because some people have scales in their bathroom.
I
Yeah, I'm
have two
talking to you.
scales. Not of my
Some
life.
people have scales in their bathroom and they weigh themselves every morning or right before they go to bed or like 2-3 times a day. Oh, the scale's right there. I'm going to weigh it. First of all, get rid of that. We got to make it inconvenient. We
I
got to
got
make it
anxiety thinking
inconvenient.
about that. Yeah, so you say get
And
rid of it.
yeah, get rid of your scale. So if you want to, like, let's just say me and you, we're going to start the challenge. You're going to weigh yourself. You know how much you weigh, but you're also going to take a picture of yourself from all
Mm-hmm.
angles. Get rid of the scale until the end of where you're trying to go, the end of the challenge, end of
Yeah,
that goal, and then take another picture. Those pictures are going to be totally different if you were consistent and you did what you said that you were going to do. Now, your scale may only say 2 pounds, but your body composition is going to change.
you better give
So, yeah.
terms. You better. Y'all hear that? Body composition. And it's one
Yeah.
of those things where fat and muscle are kind of changing. So your body
Yes.
is changing. When the glutes start popping, you guys. You
Yes.
know what I mean? When they
Yeah.
start growing, the muscle
When
is
they start
coming.
shaping.
You know. So yeah, I really like that. So get rid of the scale. I don't know for who that person out there that got anxious or felt a little bit of anxiety when she said that. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense hearing that, right? So I guess
Yeah.
that's one of those things that we need to do. Yes, sis, we're talking about the glutes forming and shaping because those are the goals. Okay, y'all know they are deep down. You know you want those glutes to pop. So anyway,
Everybody want glutes.
yeah. So that makes total sense. So let's talk about this. Why do you think so many people start diets and then give up? Because I need you to go on and bless us right here. Not saying that it's for me, but I know somebody in my audience needs to know why you think people start diets and give up.
Because it's a diet.
Ooh.
It's something that is restricting you. It's
Mhm.
taking something away from you. Let's just talk about bread because we all love bread and we know
Come
that
on.
bread is the enemy, right? But
Mhm.
your carbs, a popular diet, everybody want to take away the carbs, right? Because they feel like the carbs is what's causing them to gain weight. But if you actually have quality carbs and eat your carbs at the right time, as far as in the morning when you can burn off all the energy all day,
Mm.
those are things that are not going to affect you. So a lot of diets are very restrictive,
Yeah.
and I don't want to do something that in the beginning it sounds good. You give me, oh, you told me I'm going to lose this weight, I'm going to look like this, I'm going to be able to eat all the bacon because I'm on keto, I'm about to do all this stuff. I,
Yep.
um,
Mhm.
and it sounds good. I get to eat all this good food, but I'm also depriving my body of one of the main macronutrients that I need to survive, and it's very restrictive. It's not something that you can sustain over time.
Mm.
So my motto and what I always do with my clients is we're gonna do a lifestyle change, and that lifestyle is just clean eating. You can still eat the foods that you want. You think I don't eat fried chicken? Like I love fried chicken, but
Yeah.
I'm not eating fried chicken every single day. But
Yeah.
my body can afford to eat fried chicken because I've been eating clean. I've been making the right choices, clean sources of protein. I've been making right choices for my carbs that I'm eating, and I'm still gonna eat the carbs. Y'all eat
Yeah.
y'all carbs. It's your main source of energy, please.
Y'all, she care
But
about that.
yeah, I do. I do. But I think that's why it's because we start a diet. The diet is taking away so many things from us. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I'm good. Day 3, okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Day 7, all right. Day 10, I want some chocolate. Like, what's going on? I give me a piece, give me a roll, please. Like, what is going on? You're taking away all this stuff from me. So when you restrict yourself so much, what do we want to do? It's just like a teenager. You take so much from them, they want the very thing you're taking from them. It's the
Yeah.
same with us in diet culture.
Ooh, diet
Yeah,
culture, people.
diet
I am
culture.
a member of that society, okay? Because
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
yeah. We gotta stop.
keto.
We gotta break it. We gotta
Yeah.
break it.
And
Yeah.
I follow you, of course, on social media. And one day in your story, it was a while back, but it stuck with me. It was like, ding, the light bulb went off. You was like, people make dieting too, or make fitness or health too hard. Lower your calorie intake. I mean, your body just needs to be in a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, you're right, and like, because I
It's
think
just
that,
simple.
yeah, at that time I just started trying to work out after my baby, and I was trying to do keto, but I was eating so much on keto. And when you
It's
said
hard.
that, because I was like, why isn't this working? And when you said
Hmm.
that, I was like, wow, my caloric deficit is not low enough. So, um, like, touch on that just a little bit with this caloric deficit thing.
So, and then too, with the calorie deficit. So, people don't want to hire coaches, right? Or they don't want to hire personal trainers because I can Google everything. All right, I can
Yeah.
Google and I can find it. I can Google and they can tell me what my macros are, how many calories I should be eating a day, all of this stuff, right? But if you have never tracked your food to know exactly how much you're eating in a day, that macro calculator isn't going to do anything for you. So
Mm.
I'll just use me for an example, or anybody. Let's just say you normally only eat 1,200 calories a day because the 1,200 calorie diet is like a thing. So you only eat 1,200 calories in a day, but your macro calculator is telling you that you should eat 1,800 calories in a day. Well, that's not going to put you in a calorie deficit.
Right.
That's going to put you in a surplus, right?
Right.
But that calculator is going off of your weight, your age, and everything, where they think that everything is normal for
Yeah.
you. So a calorie deficit, you have to first know what you're already eating.
Mm.
And people don't want to do that. We don't want to track our food, but if you're serious about what you want to do, you have to at least track that food for a week so you can see what you're eating without any restrictions, without any diets or anything like that. Let me just see what I normally eat every single day. And
Yeah.
sometimes that number is going to come up to a really low number because most people are severely under eating or severely overeating. That's
Mm.
just America for us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Go
I got
ahead.
questions, girl. How can you undereat and still like not be losing weight? Like some people are wondering, they're like, I don't
Because
eat a
your
lot.
body is eating itself. It's eating all the fat that it has stored. It's eating. That's literally what it's doing.
Mm,
So, and that's why you're not seeing any results, because your body has gotten so used to under eating that that's just your maintenance calories now.
yeah. So
So, and what we in the scientific terms, you would need to do like a metabolic reset, because your whole system needs to be reset so that you can get back to your normal maintenance calories and then go into a deficit or a surplus.
So would that be like somebody that's only like somebody that's overweight, but they only eat lunch? They skip breakfast. They eat a little bit at lunch and then a little bit at dinner, and then
Mm-hmm.
they wonder, I don't even eat a lot. How am I not losing weight?
Your body has gotten used to you not feeding it, that your body is now, that is your maintenance calories. Say, let's just say
Mm,
you were only eating 1,200 calories a day between your lunch and your dinner. Now
yeah,
your body is used to eating 1,200 calories a day. So that's your maintenance calories. So you're
yeah,
not going to lose, you're not going to gain, because that's it. You're eating to maintain because you've done that. You stretched your body out for that long.
yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
like your body has been in survival mode at 1,200
Yes.
calories, and now like we cool, we know how to function off 1,200 calories. So 1,200 calories is not going to help you lose weight.
Nope. It's our maintenance. That's what we're going to need to
Mm,
maintain. Mm-hmm.
wow, y'all,
It's a machine. It's a machine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we all are taking that in. And you're so right about not really wanting to like just do. And I've noticed that I've been to nutritionists and everything. To telling you, girl, since I've been, in this past year, and that's one of the things they ask: track your food for the past, for this week. After I meet with them, track your food for this week, and you don't want to
Mm-hmm.
do it. It's like,
I
oh,
don't want
that's
to
time
track
for
my
this.
food.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't eat that much. So this is great info, and it's like the reasoning behind, you know what I'm saying? A better understanding of why they're trying to get us. You guys are trying to get us to do those types of things.
That's exactly
Great,
why. We
great
gotta see.
info.
We gotta see where we at so we can make goals from where we at to get to where we want to go.
Yeah, that's good,
Mm-hmm.
girl. So people, if you're just tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from in the comments.
Yeah.
Teacher is out here schooling you guys and giving all of us tips to get our mind right for 2022 and the rest of our life, really. So,
Yes.
so
Yes.
let's get into how does sleep and stress impact your ability to live a healthy lifestyle. A lot of people don't get a lot of sleep when they're real busy, and a lot of moms are out
Listen.
here stressing. So, what do you think?
So it's all related. Your sleep, your exercise, your nutrition. It's all one big happy family. Because guess what? The body is a machine. For
Yeah.
me, as a drill sergeant, I average. Listen, my watch tells me some crazy stats, and it tells me like I average like 2 hours of good sleep a
Mm,
night as a drill sergeant. I'm like, this is insane, but really I get like five.
yeah.
So, well, I be sleep for 5 hours. So,
Yeah.
but yes, it, everything works together as one machine. Your sleep, your body, once you don't get enough sleep or you're severely stressed, your body, your whole system is in
Mm,
survival mode. And
yeah.
again, it's just trying to survive. So
Yeah.
if you have a goal of, let's just say you want to lose weight, your body isn't going to make any progress because it's just trying to survive. All
Yeah.
the chemicals and everything in your body is just trying to survive. So, they suggest 8 hours of sleep a night, but it's just really, for some lifestyles, that's just really impossible.
Yeah.
So I was able to, for myself, get 6.5 hours of sleep a night. And that actually helped me progress
Yeah.
versus me getting 4 hours. When I first started, it was 4 hours of sleep a night. And, but you have to make your lifestyle in a way that you're going to get optimal sleep. Like
Mm,
you have to shut down the social medias or the screen, because the color of our screen causes us not to sleep. I don't know if
mm-hmm.
people know that too. Um,
Yeah.
having your screen turned down dimmer when you're looking at it, so that it's not affecting your sleep, because it actually affects your sleep. Even if you shut your phone off and you're not on the phone an hour before you go to sleep, those lights still affect your eyes. So it's a bunch of science to it, but we got to sleep.
Yeah.
People say sleep is for when you sleep when you die. No. You're
No.
gonna kill yourself. You gotta
Yeah.
get those optimal hours of sleep. And
Yeah.
sometimes, like I said, it may only be 6 hours for you. Like I can only get 6 hours. But my body has adjusted to it over time.
Mhm.
But when you're talking about only getting 4 hours of sleep but you're stressed sleep, there's no
Yeah.
results are gonna happen.
Yeah, and then like let's talk about the fact that some of us have stressful lives because we're just not doing what we need to do. Like the last episode, to organize our life, organize our life.
Organization.
You know, like setting
Organization.
alarms and having like the cutoff mode, the downtime on your phone. So,
Yes.
trying, being intentional about getting into bed a little bit earlier. I noticed a big difference when I was able to get sleep, when I was able to say, okay, by 10 o'clock, I'm going to bed,
Yes.
and making that commitment. But a lot of times we don't want to do that. We don't do it because we don't think it's very necessary. And all the stress, a lot of the stress, people, we have to evaluate. This is the perfect time to evaluate your life before going into 2022. Evaluate your life. Think about the
Every
people,
part of it.
the things, the stuff that's stressing you out and causing you stress. Do you need this in your life? Am I adding stress to my life by procrastinating and then being stressed out when I have to get ready and things like
Mhm.
that? Like these are all things we have to be conscious of and make a commitment to be intentional about changing in the upcoming year if we're going to do something different. Or you can just stay stressed out and not get no sleep, sis, and not lose no weight. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's up
Right.
to you.
It all works together. It's your choice.
Yeah. Right. So, now that we understand, so ladies and gentlemen, we got your TPSGL. We know that you guys are understanding that sleep is so important, stress is so important. If you're gonna do this, sometimes when you are so fatigued and tired and stressed out, you don't have no motivation to go to the gym. Like, what? No, I'm sleeping in. So
Yes.
evaluating how we're going to change our lives. What are we going to put in place? We're going to set schedules. We're going to try and, it's going to be hard at first, but doing those things so that we can do a little bit better. I think that's the start to what we're about to get into. But how can women start to make fitness a part of their lifestyle, Teasha? I know that you've done it. So, like, how can other women with busy lives start to do that?
Yeah, and this is why the busy woman is like, that's my thing. That's my passion, because I am that busy woman, like to the T. But I still work out and I still meal prep and I still do everything I'm supposed to do so that I can reach my goals. Um, but I think that when you make so first of all, if you have a goal or you've done your vision board, uh, you've done your vision board like we did last night.
You know.
You need to read Atomic Habits.
Mm.
I give the book 5 stars, because it is, if you need help with structure or creating new habits for yourself, which a lot of us going into the new year, we're going to have to create new habits for ourselves. That is a great book for you to read. But
Mm.
basically, what it tells you is that you need to make that habit simple, and you need to make it a part of something else that you're already doing. For example, when you get up in the morning, you automatically brush your teeth and wash your face. So if you wanted to add a habit in with that, I know after I brush my teeth, wash my face, I'm going to do my workout. Or after I brush my teeth and wash my face, I'm going to pray. It's just stacking habits on top of something that you already naturally do.
Mm.
So, for example, how I continue to go to the gym is I pack my gym bag every single night. My goal is to go to the gym after work. Sometimes I have to go during work. And I have it to where I know that I could do this 30 to 45-minute workout either during work or right after work. But I have my gym bag and I have it with me. Um, and I have it with me so that I know, okay, there's my gym bag. I know that when I leave work, I'm going straight to the gym to change my clothes to go to work out. It's the same thing that you guys are going to have to do. You're going to have to make it a part, because sometimes you may be the person that can work out in the morning, or you may be the person that needs to do your workout right there at your house before you even leave. Um, so you have to stack that habit, because it's going to become a habit and a daily part of your life with something that you already naturally do. And I think that that's what's going to help with consistency. Because if
Mm.
I see my gym bag If I have it in my car, in my passenger seat, because everything is in my passenger seat. If I have it in my passenger seat, I know I can't pass the gym because then I'm gonna feel guilty because I'm like, I need to go do this workout, and stop
Yeah.
making excuses for myself. So the same for you. Like if you have to sit that gym bag in your passenger seat, or you have to lay your gym clothes out on your bed next to you, so when you wake up in the morning, you automatically put those gym clothes on, brush your teeth, wash your face, knock out your 30-minute workout.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about the challenge too, because the workouts are only 30 minutes, but they're effective 30-minute workouts. They're going to
Mm.
progress over time so that you can get the results. And that's what you guys need to focus on. Don't make it hard for yourself. It has to be something that is attractive to you, something that you want to do, but something that is also stacked with something that you automatically do every single day.
Yeah, I love that. And it goes back to just preparation and like
Mm-hmm.
thinking about doing those things. So ladies, I hope you guys are making mental notes. And for some of you that don't like to read, because your girl, I read.
Audible.
Come on here.
It's on my vision board. Audible.
Yes, Audible is like a win-win, you guys. Like you put that
Yeah.
like in the year of 2022, we ain't listening to the radio when we drive. Do you hear me? Ain't no listening to the radio when we drive. You done heard them songs. You done got your groove on. You know them by heart. Put on a book, okay? Put on a book. Put on a podcast. Put on something that is gonna build you up because these rappers are getting their money. They living their best life. They can go get this tummy tuck and this DBL and they can be okay. But
And then
you
market to you fitness stuff.
they got the fitness deals with all the fitness brands, and they done paid for all the stuff, y'all. So instead of helping them and getting their plays up, we need to be doing things that are going to benefit us, that are going to be beneficial to us. Put on Audible, put that book on. She said the book was Atomic Habits, right? I'm adding
Yes,
it to my
Atomic
Audible
Habits.
because I'm about to listen to it. I think I might.
James, I can't remember the author. James something. I can't
It'll come
remember.
up because I've heard
Yeah,
of it
it'll come up.
before.
Atomic Habits. It'll come up.
Yeah, so lifestyle change, you guys. That's a great tip on how to do it. Add it into your something you already doing. So, Teasha, why is accountability or a coach beneficial when making this kind of change? This why do we need to holler at you or people like you when we're trying to make these kind of changes in our lives?
Because typically when people are making changes, they're making a lot of changes. So, like we laid out areas of our life that we want to change. We want to change finances, personal relationships. We have a lot of things that we're trying to change. And like I said earlier, it's like you can't do everything yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can Google some stuff, but it's
Yeah.
not going to be specifically for Teasha.
Yeah.
Or it may be for Teasha in the beginning. It may be the start of it, but it's not going to be something that can progress for Teasha to get me to the actual end result that I want. So I think hiring a coach is like we're the experts. We've done the research. We've gotten the certifications. And it's something that is, well, I can't speak for all coaches, but it's my passion, and it's something that I'm listening to podcasts, health podcasts, and I'm doing my research and I'm getting more knowledge, just to help people and make people better. And I think that we simplify it for you. We as coaches simplify it for you, the person who's trying to get a result. And simple is what's going to make you consistent. When you're trying to do it on your own, you're trying to figure out, like, how do I calculate my macros? Like, why am I not getting results? And I know these are the macros that the internet gave me. Maybe it's time to change something. But we as coaches, we know. We know by what you're telling us. We know by your results that we're seeing. Like, it's just because we have the education, we have the history. We've trained different people. We know how to get you results. But accountability too. I think accountability is a big thing because, for example, like you want to work out, and you know that you have all of these things in your life that you got a family, you got a husband, you got things, you work, you got things that your business that you have to tend to. But that coach is going to be the one to bring you out. Okay, Whitney, it's your time. It's time to focus on you for this hour. So I think the accountability piece is an actual big portion of it too. The knowledge, the experience, and the accountability is. I have a business coach. I pay a lot of money. I pay a lot of money for this business coach, but it has changed my pocket. Like, I've dished out some money, but the things that you don't know what you don't know.
Yes.
And this person has been there. They have the experience. They have the knowledge. why not hire them? And I think for certain cultures, um, it's hard to ask for help. And it's
Mm,
hard to understand that it's okay to have a business mentor or a business coach or a fitness coach. That's okay,
yeah.
because it's only going to get you to where you're trying to go. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's important. It's key.
I love it. Accountability is one of the biggest things because it's easy to like you know, I talked about this before. Like you comfort yourself so well in your head, your voice, girl. You don't need to work out today, girl. Girl, you
Yes.
tired. Like, don't worry about it, girl. You already fine. You know, you'll convince yourself on these
Yes,
things and
ma'am.
give up on yourself because you trust yourself and the voice that
Yeah.
you hear when you get tired or when you don't feel like it. That voice cares about you, so they wouldn't do anything to hurt you or ruin your
Right.
clothes. But your coach is gonna be like, nah.
No, your goals, it don't care nothing about you being tired. Don't care nothing about those excuses. Let's go. Give me my
Yeah,
30 minutes. Give me my 45 minutes. Thank you.
look. I know she about to get me together, y'all. I know she about to be like, Whitney, what's up? You know, but I need that. I
Hmm.
know what I need. So as soon as I saw the program go up, the 30-day challenge that we're gonna leave information in, as soon as I saw it go up, I was like, oh, I'm in. Let me go on and register.
Yeah.
And I am asking everybody, like, if you got any type of goals this year, if you tried it every year by yourself and you ain't been successful
Yes.
with this, like, let's go get in this challenge. And I know
Yeah.
what to do. I've done it before and gotten in shape, but I know where I am now. I need a coach. So guess what?
Yeah.
Your girl getting a coach. And I'm
And I got you.
excited. Yes. So y'all check it out. We'll put the information in the link to the registration in the show notes so that you guys can go ahead and get registered for the start. Are we actually starting on the first or are we starting like
No,
that
on the
Monday?
third. We're
On the
starting on the third.
She
We
loves
we
us,
gotta get this.
y'all.
Yes.
Y'all, that means we got the first to eat that wing. Okay, you can eat your wing
That
and
chicken. Eat
you
that
know.
chicken.
hmm So we're gonna do that. So all right, got it. So accountability, guys, we're gonna get on that. The last question
Mhm.
I have about you, Teasha, is for you is what is the best advice that you give someone that's been unsuccessful in lasting fitness change? Like somebody that's just like they don't believe in themselves, they've given up because they've started so many times and quit so many times. Like, what advice would you give them about going into this new year?
So, what I would tell you, sis, is first of all, get an accountability partner. Whether you hire a coach, whether you join a challenge, whether it's your friend, well, a responsible friend
Come on.
that is doing the things that you want to do that. Because sometimes, again, we can't do everything by ourselves. We can't do everything on our own. But you do have to make the commitment yourself
Yeah.
and then get you somebody else who's already doing it. For
Mhm.
example, a coach. Join a challenge. I think challenges are the easiest way to meet that fitness goal because you got other women. You're going
Yeah.
to be in that group. Well, today, I wasn't able to eat my breakfast or whatever, and we're there to help you along the way. I think accountability, again, making your goal a part of something that you're already doing and make it a priority. Stop putting yourself on the back burner. Like we as women, we take care of so many things. Our job, I'm a senior drill sergeant. Oh my God, it's so much work. It's so much work, and so many people depend on me. I'm a mom. These two kids depend on me. My son plays basketball. My daughter wants to do music. Like it's so many things, you know. But I also have to take care of me in
Yeah.
order to be good for all these other things. So
Yeah.
think about that too, is put yourself first.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean you have to neglect other areas of your life, your family, your kids, your anything. You don't have to neglect those things, but you do have to make yourself a priority so that you can be a better for those people.
Mm.
And stop making excuses. I'm just gonna be blunt with that part. Like, stop making excuses. Like, it can be done. You scroll social media longer than the workouts that, for example, the workouts that are going to be in my challenge. You
Mm.
get lost. We get lost in scrolling,
Yeah.
looking at other people's lives. But what's the picture of your life? What's your life's movie? And the only people that can create that movie for us is I create that for my life. You
Yeah.
create it for your life. So you make you a priority. If you have to put a screensaver on your phone that says make you a priority, this is my life, whatever it is that you have to put on your screen, do that so that every day you have a reminder that tells yourself, No, I'm not doing that. No more excuses. Stop making excuses.
Yo, you heard it. You heard it, ladies. Like, there's nothing left to do but for us to do it. Like, if you don't know what to do, you got to join the challenge with us because it's about to go down. And let me tell you this: don't get mad at us when we real fine out here. Okay? Don't be mad at us when it's all
Don't be
when we
mad
got,
at us.
you know, because
Don't be mad.
you can get in on this too, people. You can get in on this too. And like
Yeah,
you mentioned about the time thing. If we can't sacrifice 30 minutes out of 24 hours, which means if you can't do what you need to do in 23 hours and 30 minutes, then something is wrong. Like
something is wrong.
we're only sacrificing 30 minutes. And every day may not be the best, but like sis, we just gonna keep going. We're gonna get back on there and keep trying until we become successful at this thing. So
Yep.
Hey, if y'all got questions, drop them in. But I think that Teasha has like dropped a ton of nuggets and bombs for
I
us.
hope so.
Yes, you have, girl. You've gotten our mind right. And I think now it's about that action. It's about taking action
Yes.
and really deciding on what
Action.
you want this year. So
Extreme action, y'all. You know, a lot of times with women, like, we are so resourceful. Like, we have so much information and we feel like, you know, we want more information or I need more. Actually, you don't need any more information. It's time to take action. Like, a lot of us, we just keep getting that knowledge. Like, I've done it myself. I need another certification. I need another before I do this for my business. No, you don't, girl. You just need to take action. And that's what y'all
yes.
need to do for yourself. Take freaking action. Even if it's not with the Fit for Life Challenge, if you go with another coach, just take action. Just take care of yourself.
Yeah. I told y'all my motto this year is like bet on yourself. Like
Bet on
yourself.
yourself.
You know, like that's the best thing that we can do this year is going after the things that's going to make us better people, better individuals, better moms, wives, women, you know, whatever we got going, that's going to be the best thing for us to do.
Yep.
Look, Teasha, this has been great. Like 41 minutes of nothing but knowledge and love and, you know, just wanting the best for you guys. Look, that's how we got tonight. Listen, Teasha, where can they find you? We need your Instagram handles, website. How do they find you?
My Instagram is at Slim Fit FIT. And then my business page is Body Goals for the Busy Woman. And I also put it in the comments, and then I'll drop my website in the comments. So, like, if you guys want to do the challenge, it's not too late to sign up. Go ahead and do it. And then I think, you know, along with the challenge, we have a masterclass, clean eating masterclass. We have a mindset masterclass so that it can help you with goal setting, different things like that. The challenge consists of 30 days of 30-minute workouts. It's 30 minutes, but it's 30 minutes of work now.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes of work. It's just gonna help you jumpstart that habit of working out. And, you know, you can continue on your year, continue on your life with that habit of, I know at this time I want to do my workout. And even if it's just 30 minutes or you just repeating the same challenge over and over, you got the videos and you can do your thing. But most of all, the best transformation is a $500 cash prize. Like, y'all are taking my money, okay? I'm giving you an opportunity to win money to work out. Like, why would you not want to do that? I mean, it's a given. But invest in yourself. Take that jump, y'all. Do your thing. Even if it's not the Fit for Life Challenge, do something. Do something for you.
And for all y'all that's like, oh, well, blah, 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 it's affordable, guys. It is affordable.
No, it's not
She
expensive.
ain't even busting heads. So a lot of challenges out here be real expensive. It's affordable. So I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. All I want y'all to do is click on the link and go check it out because I want y'all to join me. I want y'all to be great with me because your girl about to be great, okay? I'm making this a public confession. Like, I'm going to be held accountable, and I want the same for you. Teasha, this has been great. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
No, thank you. And we had a good time last night, y'all. We did a vision board party and we put our vision boards together. It was great. Like, I'm ready for 2022.
Listen, and you guys can do the same thing. It's all kind of resources on the Woman Intentionally page. You can go follow the Woman Intentionally on Instagram. It's at Woman Intentionally. The website is womanintentionally.com, so you can get all the episodes to the podcast and stay in the loop. You can ask advice questions anonymously, and we'll help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? We won't even put your business in the street, but girl, we're gonna give you the advice that you need. So listen, go check it out, and hey, just support it. And ladies, I'm serious about this. Don't just be out here living life, just existing. Don't just out here, just
Yeah.
don't go from day to
Thrive,
day.
baby.
Thrive, ladies. We want you to woman intentionally, guys. Thank you so much
Yes.
for tuning in, and we will see you
Yes.
guys next time. Bye,
Bye, y'all.
y'all.